In the Synoptic Gospels, that is, Matthew, Mark, and Luke, Jesus is recounted as rebuking the storm. This is a fairly well-known story that's present in 3 of the 4 Gospels. The significance of this story being told is not simply to say Jesus performed this miracle. Like almost everything that is recounted in the Gospels, the significance of every story is broader and deeper than what it first appears. The very clear picture that this paints, when you take into account the understanding of the Jewish people in the area, and these people who were Jesus' disciples were, of course, all Jewish, they understood what this meant. When Jesus is shown to have control over the storms, the account in at least one of the Gospels, in the book of Mark chapter 4, it is recounted that somebody says, "Who is this that even the storms obey him?" And of course, the ancient Jewish understanding of who controls the weather, of course, is God and God alone. Psalm 148, verse 8 says, "Lightning and hail, snow and cloud, stormy wind that execute his will." There are other passages in the book of Job where he says that God says for the snow to fall, and it falls, and for the rain to shower, and it becomes a mighty downpour. This passage is simply that. It is a very clear example of Christ's divinity. It comes at a time with the disciples not really fully grasping fully who he is. And this makes them start to question and ask just that. Who is he that can control the weather as only God can? Of course, that last part is implied in that statement. Again, when we look at Scripture, we have to always consider the full context of Scripture, but also the cultural and kind of the thinking of the times, of the time and of the people, with the Jewish understanding of the time that God alone has authority over the weather. So when people say that Jesus did not claim to be God, this is one of many passages that disprove that not only is he showing that he is, he's saying that he is, and there is indication that his disciples are starting to understand it at that point.